I'm tired of playing that game. I don't need to prove anything to anyone, and neither do you. So if you're a writer that doesn't have a book out yet, own that you're a writer. If you're an actor and you still haven't been in a big time feature film, who gives a fuck? Don't let other people's opinion of success determine how you should feel about you. This is my wish for the entire world, is that we would all just be proud now. Be proud now. And you get this a lot. I work in fitness, and a lot of people that they're not going to be satisfied with themselves. They're not going to be proud until they lose the weight, until they see the abs. And I can guarantee that is a recipe for disaster, because I've seen it and I've been through it, where you get to the goal and you haven't been proud, right? You've been talking shit about yourself. You've been talking shit about your body. You talk shit about other people's bodies. And then you get to your goal, you lose the weight, and guess what? You still feel like a piece of shit. You might have felt good for like 10 seconds. You're like, wow, I look so good, right? But you'll go right back to feeling like crap because you never felt good to begin with.
What's up, everyone? You are listening to Wake Up Naked. I am your host, Esmey Leon. We're going in deep into ourselves. We're going to be talking about ideas and concepts and things that have the potential to actually change our lives. So get excited, get ready, and what are you waiting for? Come over here and get naked with me.
What's up, team? My name is Esmey Leon. You are tuned in to Wake Up Naked. I want to use this episode as a friendly reminder of being proud now. I know that can be really hard to do, especially with society telling you that you have something to prove. We live in a place that really wants proof of something before you're able to, by society's norm, call yourself, I gave this example before, but people want you to be a best-selling author before you say, I'm officially a writer, right? Or actors get this all the time, right? Oh, I'm an actor. And they say, oh, what have you been in? And sometimes they're being assholes and sometimes they're not being assholes, but it's this idea of people putting this pressure, and it's just actually what I feel it is a projection of their own insecurities, and it's a projection of how they're really hard on themselves. And so if you're an actor and they're like, what have you been in? And then you could tell the actor's like, oh, I don't remember, and it's like, oh yeah, you're an actor. And that to me is such crap. And this is an episode to help you to stand in your power, as I help myself to stand in my power, because that's a practice that I do every single day. I'm not just saying this as saying that you should do this. I practice this every single day of being proud now, being proud today, and just take a look at your life. Like really take a look and look back at all of the times when it would have been easier to quit. Look back at all the times when it would have been easier to move back. Look at all the times when you didn't want to show up and somehow something in you got you up, got you dressed, and got you to wherever it is that you were supposed to be at when you didn't want to be. Think of times where you were in your life where you did not know how you were going to make it through. Somehow you did that and you've come so far. And I just want to give credit to where credit is due, and that's to you. And I just hate that we live in a place where people want us to prove it, and I'm tired. I'm tired of playing that game. I don't need to prove anything to anyone, and neither do you. So if you're a writer that doesn't have a book out yet, own that you're a writer. If you're an actor and you still haven't been in a big time feature film, who gives a fuck? Don't let other people's opinion of success determine how you should feel about you. This is my wish for the entire world, is that we would all just be proud now. Be proud now. And you get this a lot. I work in fitness, and a lot of people that they're not going to be satisfied with themselves. They're not going to be proud until they lose the weight, until they see the abs. And I can guarantee that is a recipe for disaster, because I've seen it and I've been through it, where you get to the goal and you haven't been proud, right? You've been talking shit about yourself. You've been talking shit about your body. You talk shit about other people's bodies. And then you get to your goal, you lose the weight, and guess what? You still feel like a piece of shit. You might have felt good for like 10 seconds. You're like, wow, I look so good, right? But you'll go right back to feeling like crap because you never felt good to begin with. To feel good, you have to feel good. And that's kind of like the double-edged sword. Like, to feel good, you have to feel good. And to be happy, you have to start being happier. And I know that it's kind of like a mind fuck and it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it really is the solution. And so you have to start being proud now and acknowledging all that you've been through and all that you've risen through. And I think that if all of us just took a moment to say like, wow, I'm really proud of this, we would get to the next goal so much quicker, because the energy of being proud is an energy that uplifts and that moves us forward. The energy of being angry at yourself, the energy of regret, the energy of shoulda, coulda, woulda, that's the energy that holds us in the same place. So you think that by being mean to yourself, you're somehow motivating yourself to move forward, but actually you could be doing the exact opposite, which is handicapping you and keeping you in the same place. If you really want momentum forward, somehow we have to find a way to cultivate the energy of being proud, and being proud now. Not when you get the house, not when you get the girlfriend, not when you get the boyfriend, not when you have the husband, the wife, the kids, the house, the car. I don't know what it is that your ego could be making up. But whatever it is, it's time to start cultivating the energy of being proud now. And I don't know, another point that I want to touch on as we wrap this episode up is somewhere between being beautiful children and adults, we tainted this idea of being proud. We think that if you're proud and you share that somehow you're a pompous asshole, you know? And listen, I have met those people where they're just like talking about themselves the entire time, and there is a different energy to that where they're very like narcissistic. I'm not talking about narcissism. I'm talking about a very gentle energy where you're like, I'm proud of all that I've become. And I used to be here and I'm here now. Holy shit. And when you hear those things from someone, you don't think, oh my God, they're showing off. There's an actual like heart to heart, because we can all look back at our journey and say, I've come so far. We're not the same people that we were 5 years ago, you know? So I hope that this episode has encouraged you to really take a look at yourself and your life and you as a awesome human, and trusting that you're doing a really good job. Even when it doesn't feel like we're doing a really good job at life, you are. Like, we're all in this together. And I have a secret. Team, everybody is making it up, okay? Nobody knows what the fuck's going on here. We're here in outer space on a little dirt ball that we've named planet Earth, with these organisms that walk and have fingers and hair and these limbs that we call arms. And we're human beings. That's what we've named ourselves. But nobody knows what's going on. And everybody's just doing the best they can. And everyone is making their own meaning. There is no right or wrong in the grander scheme of things. You know, I'm not saying like you could kill someone, but in the bigger picture, there is no right or wrong way to live life. And so own your life and be proud of yourself now. Don't wait for someone to give you permission. Don't wait for this world. Don't wait for the acclimates. Don't wait for the award. Don't wait for someone to invest in you. You do it for you. You invest in yourself. You believe in yourself. You be proud now. And that is my wish for you, for myself, and for everyone in this entire world. Peace.
Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you got as much out of that as I did. If you have not hit the subscribe button, make sure to go back and hit subscribe and keep coming back. Team, we are going to the top, and I will see you there. I'm out.